Two Cars, One Night, in my opinion, was a really short and sweet film to watch. About two young boys and a young girl waiting in cars outside of a pub, two of the children develop a friendship that has a promise for more. Now, the story's formula is a mix of romance, comedy, and drama where the stereotypical boy meets girl and they fall in love, all that jazz. Except it isn't a stereotypical romance film because the characters are children, and that isn't normally a stereotype within that genre. The main theme being that unlikely friendships can occur in unexpected or unlikely places. But like most romance movies, the male lead is the one who initiates. It is all a similar formula, but it's more in a non-stereotypical sense. So how does mise help develop this underlying theme? Well, the film is set outside of a pub inside two cars, a very simple setting to easily showcase the development of the relationship between the girl and the boy. The main focus is the dialogue between the characters and their body language. So to use anything more in props and setting, I think would distract from that. The children are wearing simple kids' clothes and there seems to be no significant makeup of any kind. The only outstanding prop is the ring, which usually signifies a promise of either friendship or love in romance films. Rings are typically or most expected for the man to give to the woman, but what makes this not stereotypical is that the girl is giving the ring to the boy. Normally, it is the other way around. Now, also, the lighting of the film is kind of dark, given that the kids are waiting outside at night, yet the faces and bodies are very visible to the viewer. I think the creator tried to give a sense of old-style film by filming in black and white. There are several different types of shots used in this as well, which in turn he uses a lot of eye-level shots along with some Dutch angle shots as well. These are used to show that the kids are at a level playing field and probably feel neutral about each other in the beginning. There's also a lot of sequence shots, which serves to give the viewer a sense of real time. Now, the film also uses some really cool special effects to show the passing of time. The bustle of cars and other people are sped up, and in turn it creates a hum of sound to clue you in that time has passed. Now, this is done several times and gives a sense that these kids are waiting outside for a really long time. Another significant shot is when the camera is pointed towards the two cars parked next to each other, yet there is a significant amount of space in between the two parked cars. I think this kind of goes to show the distance between the characters and also the leap that the boy has to cover to initiate a conversation with a young girl. Almost like a crossing of borders, I guess you could say, because the cars seem so separated, yet that doesn't stop the young girl or the young boy from communicating with the girl. There are a lot of continuous editing of shot and reverse shots in the film, so that the young girl and boy get about equal screen time. Two significant shots is when the camera is inside the car, looking out in the windshield, where time is being sped up again and cars and people are whirring by quickly. A smart move for a short film, since time is pretty essential and the scenes need to be very purposeful and impactful. But the next shot is of the girl playing with her little ring and the young boy, Romeo, is sitting next to her inside her car. The girl, Polly, that's her name, has accepted Romeo, and after a conversation about the ring, the next two shots is of Polly and Romeo sitting a lot closer together. This again kind of shows the progression of the relationship and how they have, learned to accept each other enough to break personal bubbles. The last two shots are of the girl, Polly, smiling and of Romeo reciprocating. Now, another thing to point out about the film is the sounds. There are only two instances where music is played in the background, once when Polly is seen playing with her ring for the first time, and at the very end. The rest of the film is filled with sounds coming from people laughing from the pub, the buzz of distant talking, cars that come and go, and just like the humming of an old man who's on a bike somewhere. And I think these instances of using music in these two scenes is very important, very significant in that it demonstrates the importance of the ring and Polly, and to show that at the very end, Polly and Romeo have developed a certain relationship surrounded by the ring, and also the promise of seeing each other again because of it.